Here in this video we will showcase the reptilian monsters of the world of Game of Thrones, the world of A Song of Ice and Fire, taking in creatures found in Westeros, Essos and Sothyoros, from the weird long-legged kaprosuchus type creatures found in Moat Cailin, to the wild predators, the dinosaur-like creatures of Sothyoros, and the dark creatures of the east, of Yeti and beyond. Let's get to it. Number 1. Dragons. So these here are the most well-known yet most mysterious creatures of the world of Ice and Fire. Dragons here are scaled reptilian creatures with 4 limbs, meaning 2 wings that can be used as forelegs and 2 rear legs. They possess strong jaws, sharp teeth and claws, with leathery wings, long necks and tails with horns on their heads. Hatchlings are the size of a cat, but given enough time, food and freedom, dragons can grow indefinitely, reaching a span width of 20 to 30 feet long within a year and a half, and can grow to the size of small towns. However, dragons kept in confinement such as those found in the Dragon Pit in King's Landing do not grow as large. Notable dragons like Balerion, the largest in Targaryen history, could swallow a mammoth whole, and these dragons and their descendants are bound to the Targaryen family bloodline due to an ancient blood pact made by a people called the Valerians and these beasts 5,000 years in the past. Also, due to their fiery nature, these dragon bones are black because of the high iron content, which makes their polished skulls and even their teeth resembling glittering onyx stones. Number 2. The Fireworms. Fireworms are fascinating and fearsome creatures related to dragons, which are capable of breathing fire despite lacking wings, and they hate humans. They have a remarkable ability to bore through rock, soil and stone. Ancient tales suggest that the fireworms existed in the volcanic region of the 14 Flames on the Valyrian Peninsula long before dragons were introduced. Their young are small, barely larger than a child's arm, but they can grow to immense sizes over time. In the mines of the Valyrian Freehold, slaves often encountered these fireworms, and these encounters frequently ended in tragedy, with burned and blackened corpses discovered in mining shafts where the rocks were cracked or riddled with holes. In Septon Barth's book, The Dragons, Worms and Wyverns, Their Unnatural History, it delves into the lore and biology of fireworms. According to Barth, fireworms share some similarities with dragons, such as their fire-breathing ability and reptilian features. However, their lack of wings and their subterranean nature sets them apart. Number 3. Wyverns. Wyverns are reptilian creatures native to the continent of Sothyoros, related to dragons but lacking the ability to breathe fire. They possess large leathery wings, cruel beaks, and an insatiable hunger, making them more ferocious than dragons despite their smaller size. Known as the tyrants of the southern skies, wyverns are the reason why there is sparse human population in that continent. Various types of wyverns include brindled wyverns, which are recognizable by their green and white scales and growing up to 30 feet long. There are also swarm wyverns, potentially larger but mostly inactive and seldom venturing far from their lairs. There are also brown bellies, which are small and monkey-sized, hunting in packs of over 100 and thus being exceptionally dangerous, and the shadowwings, the most feared, nocturnal with black scales and wings, rendering them near invisible and stealthy in the black. Septon Barth, in his book Dragons, Worms and Wyverns, The Unnatural History, discusses wyverns extensively and speculates that the Valyrian blood mages might have used wyverns in their creation of dragons, suggesting a deeper connection between these fearsome creatures and their dragonkin. Number 4. Lizard lions. Lizard lions are large semi-aquatic reptiles native to the walks of the Necked in Westeros, drawing inspiration from real-life alligators. Resembling partially submerged logs, they blend seamlessly into the watery habitats, and they strike like ambush predators. These creatures inhabit slow streams and deep swamps, displaying teeth akin to daggers. But unlike crocodiles, which are another species entirely, lizard lions are distinct in their appearance and behavior. In George R.R. Martin's science fiction novel Tough Voyaging, he describes a lizard lion as having a long whip-like tail and a snout similar to that of an alligator. It is also theoretical, but maybe these lizard lions also might possess longer legs, which would make them related or at least look like the ancient kaprosuchus. Number 5. Walking lizards. Walking lizards, also known as tattooed lizards, are a unique species of reptile inhabiting the uncharted southern jungles of Sothyoros, often referred to as the Green Hell. These creatures are notable for their striking appearance, resembling tattoos, and their predatory behavior as well as pack hunting techniques. Walking lizards hunt by chasing their prey on powerful hind legs equipped with long curved claws, used for tearing apart their victims, kind of like velociraptors from Jurassic Park. Syrio Forel, in his teachings to Arya Stark, mentions that there are live, rare life specimens of walking lizards kept in the exotic menagerie of the Sea Lord of Bravos. These formidable creatures bear resemblance to the dromaeosaur dinosaurs like the Velociraptor or the Deinonychus, known for their agility and large scythe-like claws on their hind legs. Number 6. The Old Men of the River. The Old Men of the River are colossal turtles that inhabit the River Rhoyne, revered by the Rhoynar people as sacred beings and considered consorts of the Mother Rhoyne herself. Legend holds that the First Turtle War, one of the initial conflicts between the Rhoynar and the Valyrians, was sparked when Valyrians killed one of these immense creatures. Later, during Tyrion Lannister's journey down the Rhoyne aboard the Shy Mate, fleeing Westeros and bound for Meereen, they encounter a particularly enormous horned turtle. This massive creature surfaces near Nysaar, dwarfing their boat in size. Tyrion Lannister, awestruck by this colossal creature, estimates it to be even larger than their entire vessel. Number 7. Basilisks. Basilisks are large and fearsome reptiles known for their hideous appearance and their venomous nature. They are said to inhabit the jungles of the eastern kingdom of Yi Ti. They possess venom that is highly potent and on demand by assassins, which is harvested from them and aptly called the basilisk venom. The faceless men utilize a paste spiced with basilisk blood, which imparts a savory scent to meat, but induces violent madness in warm-blooded creatures, whether human or bees. During Daenerys Targaryen's visit to the docks of Kart, she witnesses a basilisk tearing apart a large red dog in a gaming pit amidst a crowd of sailors, highlighting their ferocity and danger. Legends describe these beasts as creatures twice the size of lions, with multiple pairs of legs. Number 8. Giant Snakes. Giant snakes of Sothyoros are formidable creatures that inhabit the dense and uncharted jungles of this mysterious continent, often referred to as the Green Hell. These serpents are well known for their immense size, although that fame does come with death to the witnesses. These snakes are known to grow to extraordinary lengths, far exceeding those of typical snakes found in other parts of the known world. Some accounts describe them as reaching lengths of over 30 to 50 feet, with robust bodies covered in scales that provide them with both protection and camouflage amidst the dense foliage. These giant snakes are likely the apex predators in their environment, feeding on a variety of prey, including large mammals, birds, and even other reptiles. Number 9. Sea Dragons. Sea dragons are creatures of myth, believed by some to inhabit the depths of the Sunset Sea, though their existence is doubted by many maesters due to their absence for millennia. It remains uncertain if sea dragons are related to the more well-known dragons of legend and lore, or if they really existed in the first place. According to legends, Naga, the first and mightiest sea dragon, was said to prey upon both krakens and leviathans, two of the largest ocean creatures of this world. However, the Great King, after a fierce battle and with great loss of lives, obviously, ultimately slew Naga, and used her immense bones to construct part of his legendary hall. The sea dragon might have been more related to worms with their supposed lack of legs. And number 10. The Ice Dragons. The Ice Dragon is a legendary creature known to roam the Shivering Sea and the White Waves up north. These dragons are described as significantly larger than the dragons of Valyria and are said to be composed of living ice, possessing eyes of pale blue crystal, with vast translucent wings and the ability to breathe a freezing cold breath. According to tales, when ice dragons die, their bodies melt back into water, leaving no remains behind. Maester Margate had theorized that the mysterious reports from Cannibal Bay could be attributed to encounters with ice dragons. Stories tell of ships entering the Cannibal Bay only to become trapped forever as the sea freezes around them, and legends tell that some of the thousands of ships entombed there still house descendants of the original crews who survived by consuming the flesh of the newly trapped sailors, and maybe survivors who escaped from that might have brought up stories of ice dragons as some sort of a coping mechanism for their traumatized minds. And with that, we come to the end of the video on the 10 reptilian monsters of Westeros, Essos, and Sothyoros in a world of A Song of Ice and Fire. Now, if you like this video, then watch this other one as well, and do check out our channel for other monster content, dragons, and Godzilla content, things you might haven't seen before. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.